I know what you're feeling. You feel like every time you take one step forward, you get pushed back 5. Fight a little longer, man. You didn't come this far just to quit, just to give up.
The harder you work, the harder it is to surrender. You've come too far to quit now. You've invested too much to give up now. You better get something from all that hell you've been through.
Everything's not always about winning and losing.
We did not come this far to just break down and lose now. I'm a winner. I'm going to win.
You have come too far to quit now. You have lost too much to quit now. You have invested too much to quit now. Don't whine about it. Don't cry about it. Get a reward for your pain.
Don't fucking give up. I know it's hard. I know you feel like you've done everything in your power to achieve the goal and you are frustrated that it hasn't happened yet, but don't give up. Face it head on. Keep moving forward.
I will never quit. I will persevere and I will thrive on adversity. I will be physically harder and mentally stronger than anything that comes against me, my family, my business, my brothers, my sisters, my team. I will be the one that is physically harder and mentally stronger, and I will work to maintain that position. Because you know what? Your only other option is to crouch in stagnant fear like a coward and potentially put the lives of everyone who depends on you in jeopardy.
You may be tired, you may be struggling, you may be ready to quit. That all may be true, but what you have to understand is that this is what it takes. What you're experiencing right now is exactly what it takes to get to where you want to go. And the reason that so few people make it to where you want to go is because they stop right when it gets hard, when everything sucks and you have every reason to throw in the towel. That's when 99% of people quit. And it's exactly when you need to remind yourself that it's time to keep going.
You have to work harder than you think you possibly can. And it doesn't matter how you get knocked down in life, because that's gonna happen. All that matters is that you gotta get up.
So never give up. Keep working. Keep striving. Never give up. Fall down 7 times. Get up 8. Ease is a greater threat to progress than hardship.
Quitting guarantees the failure. Once you quit, it rules out any chance of succeeding. If God is waking you up continually every morning, once God wakes you up, that's a sign from God that He ain't through with you yet, that He has something more for you in store that He hasn't given to you yet. That's why you wake up every day, because God has more for you.
I don't quit. You know, I may not make it the first time, but I'll come back. I gotta call an audible. Gotta fucking get my head back in the game. I gotta figure this shit out. It doesn't mean you leave. It means you study it more.
You know you can actually do this, right? You can actually win. Like, you actually can accomplish your dreams. Like, you actually can do that. You can actually do this. A year and a half ago, I was living in my parents' house. I had $130 in my account. You can fucking do anything.
Go after your dreams. I never compromised that. I never allowed anybody to tell me what I was capable of accomplishing. I never let anybody tell me that I can't do. If you want to accomplish something or do something that a lot of people think is difficult to accomplish, you have to put all your eggs in one basket, and there's no compromise with that.
For those of us climbing to the top of the food chain, there can be no mercy. There is but one rule: hunt or be hunted.
I look at failure as your first, second, third, fourth, fifth attempt. I look at them as attempts. I don't look at anything as failure. Because when you're willing to try to do something, not trying is failure. That's not some after school special shit. But when you're able to go out there, there is no failure. It's attempts. Because when you're trying to do something that's bigger than you, whatever you are, if that's your biggest thing, that's how your mindset needs to go into everything.
Rise, young warrior. You must get up. Your journey is not over. When you began your journey, you were determined. Nothing could stop you. And now that you are so close, are you willing to give up so easily? It is your journey, young warrior. Only you decide when it ends.
Well, life for none of us has been a crystal stair, but we must keep moving. We must keep going. If you can't fly, run. If you can't run, walk. If you can't walk, crawl. But by all means, keep moving.
Let me be very clear. I'll never give up.
Never.
He's heavy.
I know he's heavy.
I'm buying strength.
Then you negotiate with your body to find more strength, but don't you give up on me, Brock. You keep going, you hear me? You keep going, you're doing good. You keep going. Do not quit on me. You keep going.
It hurts.
I know it hurts. You keep going.
Push, man. Push. One more. One more. That's the mentality you gotta have. One more in everything you do. One more rep. One more set. One more lap. One more minute. Hold on for one more minute, man. Don't give up on me. Don't give up.
Cause repossessed. Nobody believes in you. You've lost again and again and again. The lights are cut off, but you're still looking at your dream, reviewing it every day and say to yourself, it's not over until I win.
But here's what you should know about winning before you chase it. Winning's not loyal to you. It doesn't care about you. Winning doesn't care how sore you are. Winning doesn't care how much sleep you get. Winning doesn't care how hard you work at times. Winning requires all of you and then more, and it promises you nothing. So the question is about winning. Are you willing to sprint when the distance is unknown? And why chase this thing called winning? Because the only thing that's guaranteed in life, if you don't chase it, is losing.
What I need you to do is I need you to find a reason to keep going. Push through it. Tragedy and trials come to everybody. Only the strong survive. And every human has what it takes to get past whatever they're going through if they decide to.
I've often said a man's character is not judged after he celebrates a victory, but by what he does when his back is against the wall. So no matter how great the setback, how severe the failure, you never give up.
Every time it gets tough, and when I feel like I don't want to do it, there is someone out there in this world laying on a hospital bed, begging for a second chance at life. I'm sitting there healthy, eating, light, running tap water. I don't think I have any excuse to not go hard or live life with a smile on my face.
Bro, you're right there. You can't quit now. You're right in there, bro. You're closer than you think, bro. You cannot quit now. You cannot get comfortable now. You cannot take a break now. You can't. You can't stop. You can't press the brakes. You gotta keep going, baby. Keep going, bro.
No matter how long it takes, keep going. No matter how much it hurts, keep going. So you was placed on this earth for a reason. You weren't meant to be average. You were meant to excel. You gotta understand that this grind is meant to make you who you're supposed to be, a dog. A little grind ain't never hurt nobody. Stop being soft. Let's embrace it.
So get out of your head, stop overthinking, and you gotta keep going. Even if it gets uncomfortable, even if it's hard, even if it's tough, even if you don't feel like it, you gotta keep pushing, baby. You gotta keep pushing, because it's gonna be worth it in the end, bro.
Hang in there, big dog. You're gonna win the fight. And you know exactly what fight I'm talking about. The one that's been keeping you up every single night. The one that's been taking everything out of you every single day. The one that makes it feel like there is 1,000 bricks being put on your shoulders the minute you step out of bed. But I'm gonna promise you something right now, big dog. No pain lasts forever, and no hard time lasts forever. You got this.
I gave everything that I had. I poured my heart, my blood, my sweat, my tears to this game, and against all odds, I don't know why we want to take the hardest road. I don't know why the man above gives me the hardest road, but it's nothing the man above don't put you in situations that you can't handle. And I just kept that same positive attitude, like, instead of saying, why me, they're saying this is what he want me to do.
Cannot lose when it's your time to win. And when it's your time to win is determined by God. Not you, not me, not a guru, not your business coach, not the latest best-selling author. Times and seasons belong to God, period.
I promise you, these people that are winning, fucking win because there is no other option.
I'm going to win wherever I go. Wherever I go, I'm going to win. I don't care where I go. I don't give a damn what team I go to, I'm going to win. I'm going to win regardless. It don't matter.
Because the definition of greatness is a lot of small things done well. Greatness is falling, getting up, falling, getting up, falling, getting up. Greatness is Michael Jordan being cut his junior in high school and saying he's not good enough. Greatness is Muhammad Ali losing and then coming back and regaining the title. Greatness is a bunch of pain that forces you to come out of your comfort zone.
Brother, nobody is coming to save you. Not your parents, not your friends, not the world. The life you want is waiting, but only if you're man enough to take the responsibility of creating it. get to work.
What would you say to someone who's going through a string of bad days or bad weeks or bad months?
Say it's okay. You're not alone. I think whenever we're going through a hard time, we just want it to end. But it's those moments that allow us to appreciate the good ones.
If you quit now, you're going to fucking be a loser your entire life. That's it. And to get what we always want, we have to be so much better that it's unquestionable.
If you quit, it's really easy to predict your future. But if you don't quit, if you go for it, with no proof, you can't quantify it. People are going to call you crazy. Your friends are going to look at you sideways. But you'll have the opportunity to play in the game and stop sitting on the sidelines. And you might fail for a while. And you might have to go through 7 failures, 9 failures, 12 failures. You might be sleepless at night wondering why the heck you're doing it. But on the other side of that, you get to see who you're meant to be.
And every single one of you can relate to this, because this is what's difficult about failure. The disappointment is on you. It is your fault, and you go through failure alone. But failure has made me who I am today. Failure gives you 2 choices. You stay down or you get up. Well, I'm up, and I am fired up because I have figured it out.
Fear of failure is good. Fear of failure will keep you up at night, planning and rehearsing and going over contingencies. Fear of failure will keep you training hard. So I want you to be afraid of failing, but more important, I want you to be terrified of sitting on your ass and doing nothing. That is what I want you to be afraid of.
Failure is a part of the process to becoming successful. I tell people this all the time. Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball player in the world, he took 946 game-winning shots. 946 times since he was in high school, the ball has been in his hand to take the game-winning shot with no time on the clock. He has only made 146 of those. He has missed over 700 times, but he has made 146. You know what they write about? When he make it.
As soon as you look back in your history and you come up with something that you feel like you want to change, something else has to change. So disappointment to me, to win, you got to lose. To be successful, you got to have something that's not successful. To be happy, you got to have disappointment.
Without commitment, you'll never start. But more importantly, without consistency, you'll never finish.
We all have dreams, and it's very scary sometimes to accept the dream that you have. And it's scarier still to say, okay, I want that. It's scary because you're afraid that if you put your heart and soul into it and you fail, then how are you going to feel about yourself, right? So being fearless means putting yourself out there and going for it. No matter what, go for it. Not for anybody else, but for yourself.
Life isn't fair. So what are you gonna do about it? I knew that no one was coming back to help me. No one was gonna miracle me to be somebody special. All my situations were on me now. So I had to start developing an indestructible mental toolbox. So I sat there on that couch and I realized, man, I am a piece of shit. And even though the world helped me get here, my false reality helped me even more.
It's time to stay focused. It's time to decide, f*** clubs, f*** partying, f*** trying to fit in and socialize. Why are you staying on the basketball court so much? Because I'm trying to get it. Why are you out there practicing in the hot sun when ain't nobody else out there? Because I'm trying to get it. If you want it, you gotta go get it.
Every time I get tired or I think I can't go no more, I think of a f***ing record. That ain't us. We can make it. Everybody's great when they're not tired. The champions is when they tired, that's when the real champions come out. That's when that real dog come out. Because if you go like a puppy, stay on the porch.
Fuck your tired body, fuck that unmotivated mind, and get out there and do it anyway. Better fight yourself, because you're not only winning when things are going your way. You got to figure out how to win when things aren't going your way. You got to figure out when your body's fighting you, when your mind's fighting you. How do you still, just say, F it, I'm gonna beat my mind today.
Like I want to wake you up at 3 o'clock in the morning and go, come on, man, we're going running. Like I want to see what you do when you're tired. Let me see how you push yourself. Come on, man, get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. Get up again tomorrow. The next day, get up. Keep going.
Everybody, it's Groundhog's Day again for David Goggins. If you pan it down here, you see it's about 3 o'clock in the morning and there's not a car or a person in sight. It's not about the running, the swimming, the push-ups, the sit-ups. It's about what those things do for your mentality. You don't get better on the daggone couch. You get better by coming out here and getting the fuck after it every daggone day. Stay hard.
Basically, 2 kinds of people in life. They're winners and they're losers. And the definition is this. Losers take things that happen to them and that they feel inside that suck, and they wallow. They use it for self or outward destruction. Winners take whatever they feel, it sucks, and they transmute it into things that are good for themselves and for the world.
Some people can sit around and wait for the opportunity to change like this, and then they get the fuck up. Some people strike when that iron's hot. Other people just keep on striking until the fucking blade's so hot it slices through anything. Some people get up in the middle of a snowstorm or a rainstorm, pushes through, listen to their pride, not their ego. And what happens? The sun comes out, birth of a new day, new opportunities. We're living. We're not waiting for it to pass by. Your greatest moment, your greatest hour will be right after your worst hour is spare.
Every day when you get out of bed, life's standing right there to kick you in the fucking face, man. Life is gonna throw all kinds of crazy shit at you, and you have to be ready for it, and you gotta fucking deal with it. You can't curl up into a ball, you can't run away from it, you can't hide. You have to take all this shit head on. You have to get up every day. When I get up out of bed, I strap up and I'm getting ready for fucking war.
Take ownership of everything in your world, the good and the bad. Take ownership of your mistakes, take ownership of your shortfalls, take ownership of your problems, and then take ownership of the solutions that will get those problems solved. Take ownership of your mission. Take ownership of your job, of your team, of your future, and take ownership of your life.
That was impressive. Well, Steven, I didn't beat him to impress you. I beat him because that's what I do. I don't follow orders. I don't bend a knee. I win.
Don't quit. Get after it. Discover who you could really be when you're up against it. Know that there is more in you. Be you. Do you. Because at the end of your life, the only person you get to look at and have a real talk with is you. And I want to be able to look in the mirror and say, I did it my way.
Being a winner is a curse. It doesn't matter how much you've won before, you're not a winner until you win again, and again, and again. Nothing is enough. No one understands, and you never want it to stop.
The biggest risk to your future isn't your competition. It's the distractions you insist on keeping in your life, rather than doing the things you know you should be doing but aren't. People delay doing things they don't like for longer than it takes to do them.
I'm out there at 4 or 5 in the morning, chopping trees, working, to this day, because I can retire today, but I got the will to win.
Work, 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 work. No results, but I'm a little bit better. Work, 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 work. No results, I'm a little bit better. Work, boom, just got paid. Because if you do all those things, even if nothing happens and you know you're doing the right thing and you're on track, overnight success becomes this easy thing because you were internally growing and then the bubble popped.
I'm alone and look at me. There's nobody around me. Nobody likes me, man. It is what it is. Sometimes in life, people are not going to be around you to motivate you. They're not going to be around you to push you, to celebrate you, to applaud you. You got to do it on your own. That's what I'm doing right now.
One doesn't expect to get from life what one has already learned it cannot give. Never stop, no matter how many failures. When you know you're doing what you're meant to do, you have to try.
Everybody has a turn back moment. You have a moment where you can go forward or you can give up. But the thing you have to keep in mind before you give up is that if you give up, the guarantee is it will never happen.
Imagine spending 10 years of your life only thinking about one thing every waking hour of the day. We agreed not to drink, we didn't do drugs, like we didn't date, we didn't do anything. We just literally obsessed from the time we woke up to the time we went to bed. That's literally all we did.
Work hard, be somebody, and be something more than what you see in the mirror. Let the world be your mirror. Don't let them judge you, because the mirror can't judge you. You judge what you see in the mirror.
You can do what you put your mind to. And if you continue to put your mind to it, the game opens up new levels. You get a new level, and each new level that gets opened up, you're able to adapt a different mindset and a different approach. You can stop at that level, or you can go, I want more levels. I want more fucking levels.
Path to being the best version of yourself should be lonely, and the loneliness you feel is nothing to be sad about. It is a benchmark and an indicator that you're probably on the right path. Everything in life has a true opportunity cost to it. Cutting people off, cutting things off, cutting habits off is uncomfortable. But every time I've done it, something incredible has filled that gap.
No one is watching you and nobody cares. Just grind. That's your damn problem. You keep worrying about if people watching you, but at the end of the day, nobody cares. Stop fiending for other people's validation and start validating yourself. Because at the end of the day, that's all that really matters.
Life is tough sometimes, and it's not fair, and it doesn't care sometimes. But you're going to hold true to what you believe, and you're going to hold true to who you are, and you're going to be that person whether it's easy or it's not.
I'm a great believer in that anybody can change at any stage of their life. We are writing our own story, our own life story, but there's no reason why we can't stop, have a mental time out and go, what do I really want? And start from that moment on rewriting your story by facing the challenge, achieving for yourself, and putting your fears and anxieties to one side.
You had the value and the vision up here before you applied the effort and the work in there. It must be that way. And if it's not, take a fucking moment, gather your thoughts. Realize why you're fucking here. Realize that you're gonna pay the payments today on your terms.
It hurts, it's heavy, but it builds you up. Every time you wanted to quit, every time life tried to break you, you chose to stand tall. That's what makes you great. Today ain't just about a piece of paper. It's about the grind, the sleepless nights, the sacrifices, the prayers you whispered when nobody was watching. It's all about those moments when you could have folded, but you didn't.
Don't half-ass it. I mean, think about it. If you're gonna do something, if you've chosen to do something, whatever it is, easy, hard, if you give it your all and you don't half-ass it, win, lose, draw, get what you want, don't get what you want, whatever the outcome is, if you don't half-ass it, at least you're not gonna have to wonder, oh, would the outcome have been different? What if I did give it my all? And boy, wondering that is what keeps us up at night.
It's not going to be a perfect plan, but take action that moves you in a positive direction. And if it ends up being the wrong direction, that's fine. At least you've learned where not to go.
That was Michael Jordan. He said, I failed over and over and over and over again. I failed. And that's why I succeeded. 2 examples, Muhammad Ali, mental belief, the directional path, believing in the endeavor that he can achieve this. So much so that he called himself a title before ever was. That's how much he believed in it.
You have to be like all in. And I think that's fair enough, because a lot of people, like, they've got 1 foot in, 1 foot out, and I don't think that ends well for anybody.
What if you told people the story of, hey, I had a fucked up life, but I don't want to tell you that. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do next, and I'm going to go out and do it. That is what self-development is about. That is what peak performance is about. That is what breaking through self-limiting beliefs is about, is rewriting the story. Because as long as you have breath in your lungs, as long as your heart is beating, as long as you have consciousness in your mind, you can go and rewrite the story of how your life ends.
It's early in the morning right now. Half these motherfuckers are so sleepy. We're not. Because there's only so much time in the day. And we can't let it pass by. Most of these people are gonna get up and go to work 9 to 5, right? Put their 8 hours a day in. They're not being paid by the hour. They're being paid for the value they provide in that hour.
One thing important is that we all have these moments in time that either make you or break you, that can determine the rest of your life. The rest of your life can be determined by one simple decision. I want to give up. There wasn't some inspirational quote. There wasn't nothing. It was me, myself, and it was freezing out here. I had to make a decision. The decision I made was to get up and keep on going. That one moment changed the rest of my life.
What was the main drive? The main drive was, I am not
like everybody else. I don't want to be like everybody else. I have something inside which is burning. And I look around and this life and everything I see is not for me. I'm supposed to be something different. I have to be something different.
And so many people just want it the easy way. I'm sorry, man. It's not. So what they start to do is they build this narrative of it's okay. When the narrative should be, you need to fucking discipline your mind better. It's okay that you're not fucking willing to fucking help yourself out. That's not okay. It's not okay. It's not acceptable.
I want to do something great with my life. I don't know that I can get to the mental level you have, but I think everybody here needs to know something. If you just think you're going to do something temporarily once, man, you're going to be unhappy when it's over.
Differential of somebody winning and losing has nothing to do with their genetics, has nothing to do with their potential. It's their perseverance, always showing up. If you show up, then you have a chance. If you don't show up, the outcome's simple. Never there, like an audition. If you show up to the audition, there's a chance you might get the part. If you're too scared to show up and you sit back at home, wondering what if and everything else, no one in hell is gonna call you an opportunity because you weren't present.
You're born with a gift. If not that, then you get good at something along the way. And what you're good at, you don't take for granted. You don't betray it.
What if you do betray your gift?
And you betray yourself.
There's a choice that we have to make as people, as individuals. We all can be masters at our craft, but you have to make a choice. What I mean by that is the inherent sacrifices that come along with that. Family time, hanging out with your friends, being a great friend.
What is the starting point?
One step at a time. Whether it's 10,000 steps or doing even a 20-minute workout, that's all people need to do to change. Because you'll start seeing results regardless of what position you're in right now. If you can just keep increasing incrementally what you're doing in terms of fitness or your business or however you like your sleep, whatever it is that you feel is not right, you'll see the change over time. It comes, and it takes a long time. It takes a really long time, but it happens.
Lion is the king of the jungle. How can he be the king of the jungle? If he's not the biggest, he can't be the fastest because that's a cheetah. He can't be the smartest. So how does a lion become the king of the jungle? His mentality. That's the only difference of a lion and an elephant. And it's all mentality.
Welcome to the pain zone. It's where we live.
Hand a machine here. There you go. Nobody works like David in this house. Get it, 17. You don't know me, son. Get it, 18. You don't know me, son. Get it, 19. You don't know me, son. Yeah, 20. You got some more in you.
It is so easy to beat people today. They are so soft. They have no work ethic. No one can stick with anything. Everyone's distracted. They're on social media. They're counting their fucking notifications because they can't stick with shit.
People look at me differently because I'm not from a social, a highly social background and no social status, you know what I mean? I'm not no educated man, and I'm just a person that was blessed to have skills, and I'm not, but still that I'm that way, I'm a blessed person, I'm still a grassroots person, and my grassroots background, we don't back down from anyone.
This is where we hold them. This is where we fight. This is where they die. And these Shield boys.
And I'm bringing this kind of conceptual idea because right now many of you are creating stories that you tell yourselves to make yourself feel better about why your product isn't as good as it should be, but you have an excuse that only you need to believe. And you believe that excuse, so it excuses you from working harder on the stuff you know you should be doing but aren't. That work, the work you know you should be doing but aren't, is the opportunity, because that is the work that your competitors also aren't doing.
I was gonna rip his heart out. I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. Lynx is a conqueror. No, I'm Alexander. He's no Alexander. I'm the best ever.
I'm always gonna give it my 110%. That's the only thing I can ever say a solid day's work. That's all that will ever find peace in. If you guys do not do that, I promise you, your life will haunt you for the rest of your days. If there's potential inside of you, which you know is there, but you're too scared to tell anyone else about it, and you go on and on, get older and older and older and older, and the windows of opportunity start to close, and you knew it could have been given birth to, but you never did it.
Jordan Peterson has a really interesting way of looking at this, and he said it to me once, and it made
that you don't know if it's going to work out. But taking to the other natural extreme, if you did know, you were guaranteed that it was going to work, it wouldn't be worth it.